So far, we've only had a couple of water rescues out of vehicles where people have driven into the flood water. No one has been injured at this time.
Okmulgee County Emergency Management reminding drivers to be safe and to turn around, don't drown. Advice some drivers took when they approached this large puddle on West 6th Street in Okmulgee. Unfortunately, many didn't, including Mitchell Jack's little brother.
He flooded a filter going through that big puddle of water.
Jack showed up to help his stranded brother, who was able to drive his Chevy Malibu through the puddle, but then his car stopped working as soon as he cleared it.
It started shaking and he had to pull over, and by the time he put it in park, it shut off.
We spoke with the brothers as they worked on the car in front of B&C Electrical and Mechanical Heating and Cooling, where one of their workers says that's the second car to get stranded in front of their office because of the puddle.
Don't you think we got enough? I know my yard's flooded out. I don't know about yours. But I don't know. Rain makes good things, I guess.
Dave Crow, who we spoke with at the Okmulgee Spillway, however, says the rain is needed.
It's supposed to rain. We're going to get a few heavy storms. That's just Oklahoma. But without it, we're not going to have any good crops because we're an agricultural state and it keeps us alive.
They called her in and told her that she was no longer going to be employed there. They had to let them go, just the people that were necessary for getting the insurance things and settled.
Residents reacting to the news that Stillwell Memorial Hospital and Clinic are planning to close their doors for good. We called the hospital to learn more, and the receptionist confirmed their plans to close and said she would have someone reach out to get us more information. We have not yet heard back. We also reached out to Cherokee Nation to get their thoughts on the news, and they sent us back a statement from Principal Chief Chuck Hoskin Jr., which says in part, although our system cannot replace the loss of a rural hospital, our system can absorb some of the need.
If they can, that would be awesome because we're considered a reservation now, right? Why wouldn't they have a hospital here for us where we can be seen in our own town, you know what I mean?
Right now it's unclear why exactly the Memorial Hospital plans to close their doors, but Chief Hoskin Jr. also said in his statement, we are confident that local ownership and stakeholders did all they could to continue operations in a very challenging environment. This closure reminds us how fragile rural healthcare is in the country, especially in Oklahoma. Stephanie Bunch, a Stillwell resident, tells us one of her concerns is that the closest hospitals are in Tahlequah, Sallisaw, and Siloam Springs, which are all over half an hour away.
It's sad because there's a lot of people that do depend on the hospital. I mean, as long as I've been alive or lived in Stillwell, we've had a hospital.
I have a 15-year-old nonverbal autistic nephew. He had one of his STEM toys. He let it go. It went into the rapids. He thought he was going to go after the toy.
A scare for a family attending the Big Dam Party, a 4-day festival celebrating the grand opening of Zinc Lake, Tulsa Wave Park, Williams Crossing, and Gathering Place's expanded riverfront.
He started getting out there where he couldn't touch. My oldest ended up going in after him. He got swept.
Stephanie Kenyon says she and her sister jumped in to get her nephew and son, and they got swept up in the current until someone pulled them out.
He went in to pull my son and my nephew out once they could touch because the nephew kept trying to go back for the toys.
She says everyone's fine and that they just lost their breath. Jeff Edwards, the executive director of the River Parks Authority, says they want people to be aware that this is an active moving river that's intended for paddling sports.
If you're in and around the water, it's safest to just go ahead and put on a life jacket, whether you plan to use it or not. We just encourage folks, know before you go, plan ahead for safety precautions, and come down and enjoy it.
And many people visiting today loved seeing the new attractions.
We're just enjoying it.
What do you think about all this?
This is great. Everything's just beautiful.
Looked over and saw the new rapids thing and the flume, and it was really cool. It looks like it was really well designed.
Did you see the new river?
Yes.
What did you think about it?
It was awesome.